Hi guys, my name is Olufemi, your host, and I'm here with.
My name is Tim Dr. Yakub. I am a data engineer. Olufemi is nice having me.
Yeah, same here, right? This guy is a senior tech bro and has taught hundreds of people both in Nigeria and outside the country. Sorry that I casted you.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So briefly, we'll be talking about the actuality of data analytics, and what inspired this topic is because we have a lot of people diving into data analytics, especially for entry roles, and we found out that the statistics of the number of people that actually that actually eventually gets the job or actually use it are quite low, right? So this is just to prepare your mind to set your expectation early, right, about what is coming, right? And the topics we'll be talking about, right, that we're going to outline quickly. I'll talk about them. Number one is data analytics is a course a lot of people are diving into. Is it really worth it? Number two is, for most people, they don't see a job immediately after learning data analytics basics, and hence they get rusty over time. What can they do in the meantime, right? And number three is there are surplus of data analytics role in the market, especially for the entry role. This means it's very competitive and it's for the top of the top, right? How can they stand out, right? And the last, which would most likely be the topic, is what are the actuality really of diving into data analytics, right? And Jacob, thank you once more. And
thank you.
And I'll be starting with the first topic, right? So data analytics is a course a lot of people are diving into, right? A lot of people, you find these boards everywhere, especially for non-tech people. That is like the changing points, right? So what exactly is is it really worth it? What's up with data analytics? Can you tell us?
Thank you, Olufemi. Data analytics, it's definitely worth it.
Okay.
Definitely worth it. Anytime, any day, even in the long run, definitely worth it.
Okay.
My reason is in today's world where everybody is evolving, there's this popular framework that says in God we trust, all others must bring data. In this world, as we are seated there, you are collecting data from me.
Of course.
As we are seated there, so many people transactions are going and are collecting data outside the world.
Okay.
Olufemi, if I may ask you, if you step out, maybe out of your gate, you want to go somewhere, you have done some analysis on your head.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is data. So I think the course data analytics is really worth it in today's world. The reason is that in today's world, in organization, it cut across all organization. In SK, in fintech, in banking industry, even in engineering, in government, we all need data to make meaningful decisions. Before we can take decision, we rely on data. Even for a GMD or MD of a particular organization, take decision. The decision is relying on quality data. So I think in this today's world, taking the course really worth it. Really worth it.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
Yes. You're actually correct, right? I mean, I stumbled upon a quote someone said. They said, to see the future, you have to see the past.
Definitely.
You have to take on the past, right? And definitely data is like the life source, the blood of every organization for every decision making, right? And I think you actually did justice to it, right? So I believe it's worth it. So thank you for that. And I'll move on to the next question, right? Which is, for most people, they don't see a job immediately after learning data analytics basics, right? Especially for entry level holders, right? People are just trying to dive into it, and on the long run, they get rusty over time. What can they do in the meantime, right? What can they do in the meantime so they don't get rusty? Yes, Jacob.
Even if you graduate from a university today, it's not, you don't get job immediately. You don't get them immediately. I must say, just like few people with networking disengagement immediately.
Yeah, that's
so. So this, the proactive step we need to take, you understand, making you are done with your learning of data analytics and the rest. The most important thing is to do is create projects. Work on practical projects. There are so many data sets we have outside there that you can use to create projects. Do something. Do something out of the box. Create project, analyze data, let people know that this is what you are doing. You understand? While doing that, I don't think you will be rusty with what you have learned so far. So that is one. The second one is that you intend. Yeah. You understand? You intern. So there's this something word I can't intern where they don't pay me. Right? If it's for you, if you are a big boy, it's accepted. But for someone who knows what he's doing and who is passionate about this field, this dynamic field, whereby there's a lot of competition, you need to show something that you have been doing something.
Okay.
You learning is different from real life scenario.
Exactly.
You need to get this real life experience. If you want to go far, you need to get this real life experience, because you learning real life and learning some dummy data set outside is different. And another thing you need to do is to network, join communities, join data analytics community. One of it is young data professionals. It's outside there, join them. We have this data science of Nigeria. Join them, do something out of the world, do something, create something. You understand?
Yes.
So while doing that, I don't think you will become rusty. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yes, I like the part about the intern. I've seen a lot of people that say, "Oh, I can't intern." I mean, fact is truth. To be honest, truth bills has to be paid, right? But I think you need to there's what we call sacrifice, right? And you have to actually put that in place.
Exactly.
And like I said, also join communities. You can never overemphasize projects, right? Projects make your hand strong. It might not work with real life scenarios, but yes, thank you. I believe you did justice. I'm not a data scientist, but I can sense it, and I like the way the passion, the fire. Like
no. You know, something I've gone through. You understand? I've gone through these phases. I know how it feels. You understand?
Yes.
When I learned, you understand, I was then just doing project. I was creating projects. So I can look at that. This is what I'm doing.
Opportunity,
join communities.
Action.
This is what I have done. You understand? All this kind of stuff.
Yes.
So these are what put in the alignment.
Okay. So yes, I'm moving to the next question. There are surplus of data analytics role, data analyst role in the market today, especially for entry role. This means it's very competitive for the top of the top. How can they stand out? How? What makes them preeminent?
How can you stand out? How can you stand out? There are so many things you can do to stand out.
Okay.
In this world whereby everyone is claiming I'm a data practitioner.
Okay.
But you just only excel, you are calling yourself a data practitioner. And you want to go and stand out with people that know Python, a lot of tools outside there.
True.
So I think you need to be strategic to stand out.
Strategic as well.
Yeah. It is an intense competition outside there. In a situation whereby an application is pulled out on LinkedIn or Indeed, and in the next 3 minutes you see like thousands of people have applied. Thousands of people have applied. Thousands. So how can you stand out? So one way of it is that you build portfolio. You understand? You don't have a real life experiences, but you having a portfolio that shows what you've done. Okay, you've done so things. Okay, with this thing, I think this person could fit in the thing you want to recruit to. Okay. This person can fit in this organization. You build that portfolio, give it a big edge ahead of people. Okay. And it shows that this person knows what he or she is doing. And another thing is that you doing a lot of certifications. We have a lot of Google, Microsoft, and to some extent some are free. You can just do it along the line. Just try to build something for yourself, to showcase yourself. Okay, I've done certification in so things. I can remember in my own time, I did certification in Data Science Council of America. It's an associate big data analysis, and it comprises of Hadoop and the likes. It gives me an edge over people I'm competing with. You understand? It shows that it was not free. I paid for it. That's how passionate I am. You understand? So another thing is sacrifice. Another is continuous learning. You can't oversize this thing. For the fact that you are waiting, you need to keep on learning. Learn ahead. do things. In this world of data analytics, there are so many tools. So many tools are there. They keep on evolving. So you need to stay on. Another thing is stay updated. Know what this. If you are aspiring for Amazon, know what they use in Amazon. Know the tools they use. Just key yourself into it. Okay, learn the tools. If you are aspiring for Microsoft, learn all Microsoft tools. That's how to stand out. You need to be strategic with your what you are doing.
Yes, that makes sense. Thank you, Yakubu. So if I might check something into that, I would say for one trying to dive into this, one of the things you should ask yourself is, do you have a curious mind? Curiosity is very important in this role, right? I mean, you need to understand that there are times that data will be messy, data will be unstructured, and the ability for you to look at that data and turn it into something that is meaningful, it can be very, very stressful, right? But that is where the work is. That is the beauty about it, and that is very foundational. How can you translate data when you see something that is rough, and there are times that they can just give you a very rough sheet of this thing, and you have to actually translate it, right? So that is foundational. You understand? A curious mind, you need to have it. That cannot be overemphasized, actually. So I think I just wanted to add that part there, and also feasibility to try and put yourself out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Certification speaks noise. I read something on Amazon. They said I can't. Okay, they said something about when you have a skill, you know it, but when you're satisfied, everyone knows it, right? So I think that makes sense.
I totally support with you, like what you mentioned, like you having a curiosity in mind. At least you must know the why of everything you are doing. What is this reason behind this data set? You just like you investigating a data set. That curiosity, be observant. What is the next thing? What can I derive from this data set? How to interpret the data also matters a lot. You understand? I totally support you.
Thank you so much. Right, and the last question would be, but before you go to the last question, what can you tell them about especially just speak for this idea, like,
hi guys, I want to believe you are learning one thing or the other from this YouTube channel. I think you are learning a lot, so please subscribe to this channel, like, share with your friends, also subscribe. Understand?
All right. So so the last question, which should be the topic, like I said, what are the harsh realities of diving into data analytics? Right, data analytics. What are the untold truths that nobody talks about?
Nigeria will happen to you. Apologies, everyone.
What do you mean? My viewers are not Nigerians. What do you mean?
Apologies. So the reality about the complexity about this data analytics is that there's competition. There's intense competition.
I like when you talk about the Nigerian part.
So the Nigerian part is that things are not being structured. You understand? You are in data analytics. They want you to add more skills on it. Python, machine learning, all this kind of stuff is going to hold you back. You understand? But outside the world, you are a data analytics person, you major in data analytics. Even in your feed, you understand? The people building the model are different between analyzing. The people cleaning the data are different doing the dashboard. But in Nigeria, you know everything. So that's why I say Nigeria will happen to you. You will know everything. So that is one. So moving ahead, so the intense competition here is that most people are getting into data analytics. The competition is alarming everywhere. LinkedIn, they publish one application, 2,000 people have applied. You understand? How do you want to cope when 2,000 people have applied? You understand? That's the realities. You must know that comes when you need to be strategic for what you're doing. And another thing is soft skills. It can't be overemphasized in your family. You having a soft skills matters a lot.
I like as a calling my full name.
The soft skills cannot be emphasized. You need to know how to communicate, to interpret, stakeholder outside there, they don't care about the gymnastics you are doing behind the scene. Just show them what are the things, where's the revenue, what did I need to do? You need to interpret data to their knowledge. You understand? You need to interpret it to their knowledge so that they can comprehend. You understand? That's what must be appealing to them. If it's complicated, definitely you're not passing any knowledge to them. The stakeholders are not making decision on behalf of the organization. So you need to be able to communicate. You understand? Also, one other thing is your problem solving skills.
Problem solving skills.
How do you solve problem? Data. It's just about data. It's about numbers. There are two things about data. Either you use it to increase revenue or use it to improve processes in the organization. So one of the things, you are not doing two types of, you are not doing these two things. Definitely you are not.
This particular part, I'm even right.
Definitely you are not. As a data practitioner, it's two things you are involved. How to increase revenue, how to incorporate data into the products you are doing. Due to the analysis you've done, how can you, what's the next thing? That's where curiosity now. What are the decisions that they need to take to bring more revenue? What are the decisions they need to take to support their customers, to give a lasting solution to their customers?
The way I talk about this topic, I shall not change.
So these are what data analysis is. These are the realities.
Okay.
So that begs the word data literacy. If you have data, what can you make of data? These are the realities. It's not about clean data. What can you do? What are the recommendations you can give out of the analytics you've done? You understand? So data is not about just analyze data. It's about money. Money is involved, my brother.
Yeah.
So another thing is I would like to measure is quality of data. Sincerely speaking, don't expect data should be clean every time. Like seriously, you need to do the dirty work. Your hands needs to be dirty to make sure it meets the business need. To make sure it meets business need. Because as you log into Twitter today, you sign up, you are generating data.
Of course.
At the back end is dirty. What the stakeholder want to know is that how many users are logged in. But you can't meet it that way at the back end. You need to do some gymnastics. You understand? So that's the realities of them. And another thing is continuous learning. We are not stopping. We keep on. You need tools outside there. You need to learn those tools, especially in analytics. You need tools every day. Before tomorrow, you are saying there's another tools again. You just quality, just data quality, so you need to evolve. You understand? You need to evolve. So
that problem solving skill is even very essential. So again, if you understand the concept of Internet of Things as well, also know that
IoT
data, yes, things, everything connected to the internet, that they're always transferring data. So yeah, the one thing you mentioned again is that problem solving skill. I think I like that part, right? So I have a friend, he's into ML ops, right? And was talking about this topic, and he was like, there's a stage you get to when you know your onions like that, and you are presenting before stakeholders, and you tell them, okay, this is how we're going to do it with this data. That's okay, the general way, but this is how we're doing it. That's going to cost money. That will cost us less money. They are bringing two different things and you're telling them, and it just shows that it's I think it's beyond the tool. I think it has to be the mind.
Okay, I have something to say concerning that. That's when domain knowledge comes in. Okay, domain knowledge, you understand. Once you understand the industry you are, you'll be able to do more things together. The industry of fintech is different from tech. The industry of engineering is different from let me say e-commerce and the like. Yeah. So once you have that domain, that's also the reality of people. You need to have the domain of the industry you are working with, the data you are using. So once you have that domain knowledge, that's why you see pharmacy students now that are in data analytics. Where are they? In medical line. For someone that study mathematics can't go into medical line because I don't know anything about drugs. Okay. I don't know anything about that. That's why the pharmacy people, when you are in pharmacy and I say data analytics people, you speak concerning to the medical line, you speak concerning to the language, and you're able to provide solution. Yeah. But for someone that is a mathematics student or does something unrelated to the medical line, you will be able to interpret what they need at that point. Exactly. You understand?
So that makes sense. I thank you so much Thank you so much, Mr. Yacob. You've killed this topic, right? You've killed it. So I think that's all. Do you have any last thing you want to say to the viewers?
So to the viewers, people outside the world learning analytics.
Or even so, I think what we discussed here applies to every other line, every other entry level as well too, right? I mean, it's not just enough being it's not just enough being just knowing it, and you need to get around there to project when you get a job, right? Because the truth is, once you get a job, the recruiters will understand that okay, you've not actually said, but when they see your passion and things, and certification, please. I think I'll do another destiny. Maybe next time I'll do an HR person here, right? Certifications you can never. I mean, there's this tool that okay, don't let me go deep into that, right? But yeah, just give you your
what I would like to say to people outside there, even outside data analytics practitioner, is that as a beginner, it might not make sense at this moment, but as you go on, as you proceed, it's going to make sense. You are going to connect the dots. You are going to connect the dots. No matter how I have been in that shoes before. When I was learning, I was like, what's the next thing? But as time goes on, I feel like, I'm connecting this to this. You know, when you keep on learning, you feel like you are not learning well. But forget that one. You are learning. But as you proceed, you know that you are doing one thing, it's connecting. But once you go out, you know, let's see this. Why it was we need to speak on it, you understand? So just have a mind of curiosity and have a mind to do more, have a mind to investigate. You must always investigate, have a mind to know the why. And in analytics, there is no bad question. You investigate, ask questions, ask why is this data like this, why is this so these are all best curiosity, and also pay attention to details.
All right, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. I thank you for taking taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. I appreciate you so much. So please, like viewers,
please subscribe to this page. Please share, subscribe. All right, it on your social media and the like. Just post it. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes.
The end. Yeah.